Well, hello, this is me, Allita feed, and today is Friday, March 24th, I believe. I'm here driving almost to Columbia City in South Carolina, going to meet my coach and teammates, support them during a competition in Aiken, and also we are planning to do workout together and some video shooting. I'm very excited. I'm waiting for extreme motivation, energy, love, and just all the best emotions that I just can get from this trip. Don't look at my face. I think you may think that I look sleepy or tired, so I am. We had a couple tough weeks and I didn't have too much sleep last night, but I just ate and hopefully I'm gonna have a kick of energy. And also I have my coffee, put in a beautiful Kangaroo Express gas station. I'm gonna try it in a minute. And of course with me my food mark bag with some food, nothing too interesting, chicken breast. It was rice and shrimps here, but I just ate some rice cakes, kiwis, protein, coffee and rest measuring cup. Scales with scales behind, and hopefully I will buy more food when I get to Colombia. So in this video I want to show you how process of competing goes. First of all, we went to our competition meeting where judges were telling us about requirements, what they have for us. And now we are going to competitor meeting. Everyone on the phone, Snapchatting, I guess.
Best athlete up here, and I want you to look at me and pay attention. Yep, and then just, yep. Now again, a lot of the show guys get more focused on the serratus and their abs, and from the front, they tend to crunch start. You always set from the ground up. Okay, we're gonna turn to the right.
They told rules, they explain us a look, what they want to see when we compete on a stage, which muscles we want to show from our best side. Even though I'm not competing this weekend, it is very useful for me to know, every time more and more to learn new stuff so I can show the best on the stage. And I'm so ready. I just need to win in a open category, get national qualified, and hopefully get my pro card this year. I'm so excited. I'm so ready for this year. So after we get to Aiken, we didn't get to our house for a very long time. Probably we got there around 10 p.m. but that time I was super hungry, because as you know I didn't have too much food with me and I didn't have time for prep, and I was expecting to stop by a grocery store but didn't have an option to do that, so my stomach was totally messed. But that's just another lesson for me, that you always have to smart plan your time and do first thing first. So prep should be for me on a very first place. Never leave a house, because you don't know where you're gonna end up, and you better have that bag filled with your meals which is planned for a day. Especially in the last weeks before competition, I have 4 weeks left. Everything should be very strict and very exact. You have to push yourself to the maximum. No trainings should be skipped, and to train all together. We had fun. Training together today. Just one girl competing and 2 guys. Went to the grocery store. I bought groceries more than actually I could eat during these 3 days for $70. I bought chicken, and I bought beef, and I bought pasta, and I bought a lot of vegetables, and I think it was too much actually, so I had to take something back home with me, and that's funny. I was worried that stuff can turn bad, but it seems alright. And after grocery store we still didn't go to the house because we have to We had a couple of competitors whom we had to take to do their tanning. Then they have to sleep with this tanning overnight. Actually, I did the same last year, and it doesn't feel too pleasant because first of all, you have to bring with you black silk sheets so you don't damage hotel or house beds. And second, you don't want hard material to rub your skin because you want to prevent damaging of color as much as possible. Of course, next day before competition, you're still going to have touch-ups, but that's not going to be all over your body, only if you mess up really bad, or I know some competitors sweat really bad, so that's why they have full coverage again, but then you have to pay extra. I tell you this much now because my competition is coming, and hopefully someone, and probably me, can do another video of my personal competition, but I'm pretty sure I will be so stressed and emotional that I'm not gonna explain you in such details what's going on around, but who knows. And then after tanning, we finally got home. Everyone was super hungry. Our coach and girls who just came to support were not competing, so they were not on a diet. They went to eat, and we just stay home, prep, and practice posing. You know, posing is something what you never can have too much. I know that I have to practice a lot, and I already started doing it probably every day. Someone tells that 15 minutes twice a day is enough, but if you're a very beginner, I would recommend you do for an hour. You just go to the gym, find a room with the mirrors. Better if it's no people around, so you'll feel comfortable, you can practice, and better also if you have some music on. So first day in Aiken was really exhausting, but still I was happy to meet my teammates. Some of them I saw first time in my life, so I have a big hopes that we're gonna meet each other on another competitions, and I wish them good luck in further competitions, and will be very happy to meet them again. Our second day, it's actually a competition day, very busy and very exact on a time. Hey, smile! It's a winner here. First show looking perfect. Awesome. Competitors. I know, pretty. I'm literally lost my shit out of your mouth. Look at here. Skills. We have 5 skills in your rice cake, some potatoes. You're cooking. You're a sandwich. There is some steak. Water or coffee. First in the morning you have pre-judging. So bikini category normally goes last one, so you still have time for your touch up, for your makeup, for your hair done. Prejudging actually is the main part. You would never think, but on a prejudging, judges actually make a decisions. It takes longer for them to look at you than in a second part, which is gonna be in the evening, the actual show. Guys, this is how prejudging looks like. Judges right now making decisions, and in the evening it will be second part, which will be mostly show for Jordan is competing in this category. Good luck to him. You see him? Third. Look at that smile. So positive and happy. Everyone says that he has to be a president. Looking good.
You're going to take a step back to either side.
He's the first in line.
And I
The struggle. Yeah. You did 2 pieces?
also cute birds watching their daughter through the phone, how she's competing. That's amazing.
And face forward. Everybody down just a little bit. Okay, we're going to do a 180, face that back wall. And face forward.
Yes!
Okay, then you can go back along that diagonal.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, ladies, you do a 180, face that back wall. And face forward. Okay, then you're going to go back along that diagonal.
On the break, sometimes it's better to go home so you can rest, but in some cases, maybe you just want to stay there so you know that you don't miss nothing if they have another competitor meeting or if they change places, order of the competition when you go on the stage, so you just don't stress too much. We are going to the show. Hades just lost her number, so hopefully they're gonna give her a new one, and she's pretty stressed right now. Yeah, Hades ready for touch-ups. I'm gonna watch her bags when she's there. So that's what's going on. The show, which goes on the evening, made mainly for friends and for family and just for regular people who come to watch the show. So that's not really judging, because all decisions probably made. I don't know, maybe in some rare cases something still can change, but main decision made in the morning. And that's funny, because last year when I was competing for first time, I didn't know that, and I was like, oh, prejudging, you know, they're just gonna take a look on you, and I was not even, you know, try to pose nice or nothing like that. I was thinking, oh, in the evening I'm just gonna show my best, and then I just accidentally get know that that's the main part. I'm like, oh my god, what would happen if, you know, I just go to the stage and just pose wherever? I probably could lose everything. So see, time and knowledge is the best gifts what you have from life, and I will talk about that with you later. Just remember, as more you know, as more chances that you're gonna reach all your goals, and don't spend no 3 minutes in a day just empty. Just do something, learn something, and everything happen the best way. In the evening, the same like in the morning, everything goes in an order. They have that order already scheduled ahead, so you can see who goes first. Maybe it's bodybuilding, then body fitness, physique, bikini category, show. It varies from show to show, but they're gonna let you know so you can get ready. So this was actually my first year when I was watching competition from the beginning till the end. Just in the very beginning I went to backstage, but they don't allow you to stay backstage if you don't have a special bracelet which allows you to be there, and if you are a coach or just supporter who wants to help a competitor, you can have that bracelet, and then you're allowed to stay backstage. So if you are not competing yet, you have to think about it. It's really fun. god, so excited. Where can I compete? I have 4 more weeks to be that beautiful as they are. She is ready. I think she will win. She have really good physique and perfect proportions. Look at that shoulders, legs. That's our live. Competitors waiting for their turns, just relaxing. Someone is pumping, someone is sleeping. And then I had to leave the backstage and went to the hall where were relatives and just public watching a show. So I had a lot of fun there too.
Now just get ready, refeed a little bit, just a little bit like Coach says, and then get ready for my routine tonight.
Awesome. Good luck to you.
TeamCTN.
Yeah, you feeling?
I feel great. I'm so happy. I'm here with so many awesome people. I get to meet them in person, and it's always great when they're just as cool as as you hope them to be. So these folks are dope.
And face forward.
Jordan in the top 5. Oh yeah.
Jordan for president!
Just fall, I could fall, or I could fly, here in your aeroplane.
Yeah, Nate! Woo!
Hanging on the words you say, and I've been known to give my all.
Yeah! Shout it, Nate! That's what's up, Nate! Woo!
So don't call me baby.
Yeah!
Unless you mean it.
Here, kind of sleepy, kind of hungry, but still happy.
Shame for Matt. Next up, it's competitor number 308. Please welcome.
Did great. Gadis got, I believe she got 4th place. In her category, she did novice. It was her first show, and her first show, it was amazing. Amazing physique and tanning and suit and even posing. Like, I can't believe that it was her first time. Jordan got his also winning place. He got 3rd. And Nathan got 1st, and he won Open 2, and that means a lot. There's a lot of hard work behind, and I'm proud of every of my teammates. You are so inspiring, and I'm so ready to work even harder than I did before. After the show, it's always exciting moment when everyone thinks what they're gonna eat, because competitors normally allowed their trainers let them eat what they want for about 1 or 2 days, and if guys decide to do another show, they have to be back on the track. But if they're gonna do a rest, so they still have to gradually get out from the diet. Normally it's reverse diet, you call that. And if you have a good coach, you're gonna take it through that way so you don't get too much weight.
Don't tell coach.
Do not. You're gonna see that.
Do not.
Please welcome Brian.
I see you.
Loops on a donut. You want to call this heaven?
So mean, coach. How long it's been?
Forever? I think forever.
Nothing left.
Yeah.
Nothing
We're good now.
left. All done for today. Now they're looking for a place to eat. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna eat. So I was watching girls from a Bikini, and all of them look really good. So I have 4 weeks of hard work and diet. I'm happy.
At the end of the day, he knew like it wasn't gonna change anything for him, so YOLO.
So guys decided that they want donuts, so that's first thing what they ate, and later on they couldn't decide where to go, because normally when shows ends, it's around 11 p.m. and it's not too many places were open. So guys went to eat, and people who were on a diet, including me, we went home and ate our prepared meals and just went to sleep. Very tiring day, but very emotional at the same time. Third day in Aiken, the most relaxing because we slept enough, then we packed our luggages and we went back to Colombia, where our coach lives, and everyone were ready to leave to their homes because we had guys coming from Miami, we had guys coming from California, and I was the luckiest. Probably I got the closest. I came. I'm from the same state. I'm from South Carolina, so it's just 2.5 to 3 hours drive back from your home.
Good morning. This is Sunday morning, our third day in Aiken, and we are heading back to Colombia. We're going to have a team workout and a video shoot. So
Man, I got too much groceries. Now I have more stuff to live with than I can with. Almost ready. Everyone packing, putting makeup on, having delicious. Say hi. Turkey sandwich. Breakfast time.
Those things are bad. No one buy them.
Chilling. Say hi. That's my coach and teammate going back to the house. Need to finish packing. 8 minutes.
Stevia and cinnamon on it? Oh, and it's a coffee.
Game over. You put coffee in it?
No. So coffee. Like this, but I'm also happy.
Nah, man. Like, they were short staffed. Everybody was tense. It was that type of day.
It was all the other competitors I know.
But before I left home, I had a great training with my teammates. As I told you, we had video shooting, so can't wait to see that. It was first time in my life professional video shooting, and I think that was pretty awesome. We spent 2 hours in the gym, so everything gonna be very, very, very sore. So we are at the gym, about to start our training and a video shoot. Let's do it.
And to change beds so I didn't do that. You want first place? Love it.
There is coach and Nathan. Right? Leg press and do it. And a little bit more weight. I love to do not too big weight, but very concentrated, slowly, and I always prefer eccentric movements. So sweet. Wow. Okay, now we have to go home.
Right. I mean, definitely.
Had a great workout, and I'll see you in North Beach, guys. So that was a little story about my trip to Aiken to see a border Klash competition, and I hope you feel that energy which we had during this time. And wait for more videos, ask questions if you have. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Allita aka Allita Feet, and put thumbs up if you like this video. I will appreciate it. I don't say goodbye, but I see you soon. Hope you enjoy it.